Hi class, I'm going to take you through a sequence that involves lots of standing poses so you can review the poses, practice the technique, and get a good workout. I'm also going to be incorporating some fitness development movements in today's practice, so you won't do that at the beginning of class. If you're ready, go ahead and move into child's pose. Taking 3 deep breaths here, relaxing into the pose, opening the back on your inhale, and sinking the hips deeper towards your heels on the exhale. 2 more breaths here. And then go ahead and pick up your forehead, walk the hands to the right, and place the forehead back down. Feeling the stretch on the left side body as you inhale to open up the back, exhale to release and sink deeper. Then go ahead and pick up the forehead, walk the hands to the left, and place the forehead back down. Again, taking an inhale to open up the body and an exhale to sink a little bit deeper. And then go ahead and lift the forehead, walk the hands back to center and up into tabletop. Okay, moving through our cat and cow, we're going to inhale, open up the body, draw the shoulders back, lift the hips up, and on your exhale, round the back, drop the shoulders, drop the head for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last time, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then make your way back into tabletop, making sure the shoulders are over the wrists, the hips are over the knees, knees are hip width distance. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and move back into child's pose. And we're going to do something a little bit different. So using your cat back, you're going to lift from child's pose, keeping the head down through a cat lifted back. I'm going to place the hips down and opening up for cobra. And then same way, you came in, we go out, you're going to lift up through cat, round the back, drop the head, place the hips back down. 2 more times with that. Inhale, lift, open, lift, and go ahead and release. Last time, lift the upper body through cat, drop and open up the chest for cobra, and lift back down to child's pose. And then just lifting back in to tabletop, core is engaged, back is flat, and then go ahead and reach the legs back for your first high plank. From here, lift up and back for downward facing dog. Find stillness, and then roll out to high plank, knees down, 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Lift the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And then go ahead and walk your dog here, stretching out the hamstrings and the calves. And then go ahead and once again find stillness in your downward facing dog, drawing the heels down, lifting the hips up, roll out to high plank, drop the knees, 4 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lift the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, tippy toes. and melt the heels. Tippy toes and melt. Last time, tippy toes, melt the heels, walk the hands back for your first forward fold. Grab opposite elbows and hang in ragdoll. Opening up the upper body by letting that head hang heavy, maybe swaying side to side or rocking back and forth. Then go ahead and release your bind, release the elbows, walk the hands back to high plank. Drop the knees, 4 push-ups. 1, 2, actually let's make it 5. 3, 4, and 5. Lift the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. All right, from here, go ahead and lift the right leg for 3-legged dog. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Turn the hips back down, place the foot down. Left side, lift, bend, and open. Place that foot back down, roll out to high plank. This time we'll do 4. Place the knees down, 1, 2, 3, and we have 4. Lift the knees, lift the hips, downward facing dog. All right, so go ahead and take the right hand and reach to the ankle, the calf, or the thigh, and twist your downward dog. 3, 2, 1. Place the right hand back down and twist with your left. 1, 2, 3, and release. Roll out to high plank, knees down, last set of push-ups. 1, 2, and 3. Then go ahead and lift the knees, lift the hips, and stay here for 3 breaths. And then from here, moving to the head of the mat, right foot steps, left foot joins, in our forward fold. Make sure you're bending the knees enough so that your belly lays on your thighs, so your forward fold might look like this. Then as you get more flexible, the legs start to straighten. All right, rolling up 1 vertebrae at a time, moving into mountain. Palms face forward, and then we're going to start moving through our Sun A sequence. Inhale the arms up, exhale hands through heart center, halfway lift, forward fold, high plank. Drop the knees, lower down, belly never touches, lift up and open for cobra. Curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Left foot steps, right foot joins, halfway lift, forward fold, chin to chest peel. Inhale, open up, rising mountain, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and forward fold. High plank, drop the knees if you need to, lower down, lift that belly, open for cobra. If you would like to upward facing dog, lifting everything except the palms and the tops of the feet, curl the toes, lift the hips. When we're moving through Sun A, just using any variations or modifications that your body needs to warm itself up. This time, left foot steps, right foot joins, halfway, forward fold, and peel. Inhale, arms up. Exhale through heart center, bend the knees, drop down, halfway, forward fold, high plank. Low plank, upward, using your modifications if you need to, downward facing dog. And then step or float to the head of the mat. Halfway, forward fold. Last one, chin to chest, peel up and open. Forward fold. Halfway lift, forward fold, high plank, low plank, upward and downward. Noticing the pace gets a little bit faster as we warm the body and move through the Sun A sequence. Then go ahead, look forward, bend the knees, jump to the head of your mat, halfway lift, forward fold, rising mountain. Adjusting your feet for Sun B, big toes come together, heels are about 3 inches apart, and go ahead and sit the hips back for chair pose. Forward fold, halfway, forward fold, high plank, low plank, upward and downward. All right, right foot steps, left foot spins to a 45-degree angle, heel to heel alignment, hips are forward, lifting up for warrior one. Bring your hands down to your hips, and if they are open, go ahead and bring them forward. Bring the knee over the ankle, lift the arms up so your biceps are next to your ears. And then chaturanga, high plank, low plank, upward and downward. Left foot steps, right foot spins. Okay, inhale, lift up. Again, hands come to the hips. If your hips are open, you can always walk your back foot out, and that allows more space for you to turn them forward. Lift the arms up, biceps by the ears, relax the shoulders down. Chaturanga, high to low, upward to downward. All right, we're gonna move through Sun B 2 more times, a little bit faster, trying to move with our breath. Step or float to the head of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, big toes together, chair. Forward fold, peel up, rising mountain. Exhale, chair. Inhale, lift, and swan dive. Halfway, forward fold, high plank, low plank, upward and downward. Right foot steps, left foot spins, warrior one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. High to low, at your own pace, upward and downward. Left foot steps, right foot spins, warrior one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, high, low, up and down. 2 breaths here. Should start to feel your heartbeat. Step or float to the head of the mat. Halfway, forward fold, chair. Big toes together, heels apart. Forward fold, peel up. Rising mountain and chair. Lift and fold. Halfway, fold, high plank, low plank, upward and downward. Warrior one, right side, lifting up and open on the breath, and go ahead and release. High to low, upward and downward. Notice my thighs are touching when I'm moving through my sequence. That is a modification you can use. Left foot steps, right foot spins, warrior one. And chaturanga, high, low, up, and down. If you want to challenge yourselves, keep those thighs lifted up off the ground through the sequence. 2 breaths here. And then step, float / jump to the head of the mat. Halfway, forward fold, big toes together, heels apart, sit back for chair. And forward fold. Halfway, forward fold, chin to chest, peel, Inhale the arms up. Exhale, sit for chair. Inhale, lift and swan dive on the exhale. Last time for Sunbeam. Halfway. Forward fold, high plank, low plank, upward and downward. Warrior one, right side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Not skipping any poses, going at your pace, and catching up when we get to downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one. Inhale and exhale. Chaturanga. High to low, upward to downward. 3 breaths. And then step or jump / float to the head of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, and chair. Hold here. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze those knees together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Inhale, peel up. Inhale the arms up, and then you're going to place the hands at your lower back, interlace the fingers, open up the shoulders as you roll them back, and fold forward. And then go ahead and release the hands. Place the hands down, step back to high plank, lift the hips for downward dog. And we're going to move through our first standing sequence. So from here, bring the left foot to the center of the mat behind you, and then reach the right foot up for 3-legged dog. Bring that foot through for warrior one. So same thing as sun salutation B. Biceps come up by the ears, place the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, and bow to the inside of the knee for humble warrior. Lift back up, warrior one, and then open up the hips for warrior two. Okay? As you do this, you turn your left toes to the side of the mat. Arms are parallel. Flip the right hand and reach back for reverse warrior. Move back to warrior two. Bend the elbow and sweep the left arm in front of your body and through and forward for extended side angle. Modification, your forearm is on your thigh. If you'd like to intensify, straighten that arm and reach. Sweep the arm down, warrior two, cartwheel the arms, chaturanga, high plank, low plank, upward and downward. This time left foot comes to the center. Right foot comes to the center. Left foot is up for 3-legged dog. And then bring that foot through for warrior one. Biceps to the ears. Hands come behind. Open the shoulders. Fold to the inside for humble warrior. Lift back up. And then open for warrior two. To adjust the feet, back foot is perpendicular to the side of the mat. Front toes are perpendicular to the head of the mat. Arms are parallel. Palms are down. Reverse your warrior. Flip the left palm and reverse. Looking to the crook of your elbow. Warrior two. Notice my lower body is not moving through this sequence. Forearm comes down, right arm sweeps and reaches. Intensify, straighten that arm, take that shelf away, and then open back up. Warrior two, Gaze is forward, cartwheel the arms, chaturanga, high to low, upward to downward. Staying here for a few breaths. We're gonna walk the hands back to the feet. We're gonna take our peace fingers, our first and second fingers, wrap them around our big toes. Inhale, lift. So this is big toe forward fold. And then pull yourself down and just let your head hang heavy. And then go ahead and release the bind. Take the fingers out. Walk the hands back to high plank. Hold that high plank. 10, 9, 8, 7. Get those butts down. Cores engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up and back. All right. Go ahead and step your right foot through for runner's lunge. So we are here. Arms are parallel to your right leg. And then we're going to drop the knee and lift up for modified crescent. Okay? You can stay here, or you can bring your hands back down, lift up that leg. Okay, there should be some bend in it. And then lift the body and the torso up. So notice, if I try to straighten my legs, I go forward. So I'm going to keep that back knee bent so that my shoulders are over my hips. Then I'm going to go ahead and move to cactus arms. These are our cactus arms, actually. Okay? Cactus arms. Place the arms back in airplane. Lean forward. And then go ahead and lift back up. Hands come to heart center. Bow forward. Left hand comes next to your foot. And you're going to twist and open up, making sure that there's one straight line between your arms. And then go ahead and go to runner's lunge. Open up to warrior two. Straighten the leg, front leg, reach, and open for triangle. Looking up to the lifted arm or lifted hand. Keeping both legs straight, move back to center. Adjust your front foot so all 10 toes point towards the side of your mat for star. Then go ahead and place the hands on your hips, hinging at the hips. Fold forward for folded star. And then go ahead and place the right hand down, lift to a flat back, and twist your star open. And switch the hands. And then place both hands back down, walk to the head of your mat. From here, high plank, and just move into downward facing dog. All right, moving through the other side, step the opposite foot forward, okay, for runner's lunge. Drop the knee, modified crescent. Place the hands back down. Lift up if you want to. Reach up for crescent lunge. Cactus the arms. Airplane the arms. Lift back up. Hands to heart center. Bow. Place the hand and twist and open. Okay, place the hands back down. Cartwheel the hands, warrior two. So right now, my heel is lined up with the arch of my back foot. Straighten the leg, front leg, reach forward, triangle. Move to center. Bring the toes perpendicular to the side of the mat. Star, hands to the hips, fold your star. And place the hands down on the mat. Walk the hands to the head of the mat as you turn the feet. High plank and downward facing dog. Walk the hands back to your feet, moving into gorilla. Take the palms, so bend your knees if you need to. Toes should be able to massage your wrists. Place them under. Lift, and then go ahead and fold forward, letting your head hang heavy. And then from here, we're just going to lift up, walk forward, and have a seat. Okay? Moving into some core, we're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Lifting up to a 90-degree angle, we are going to bicycle 420. So, reach the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back in, lower the shoulders, lift the feet. All right, we're going to do a 60-30 lower. So we're going to lower 30 degrees, lower, hover, lift the shoulders, feet up, shoulders down. Lower 30, lower 30. Lower and hover, lift the shoulders, feet up, shoulders down. 3 more, lower, lower, hover, lift, lift, and lower. 2 more, lower, 30 degrees, heels hover, lift the shoulders, lift, and lower. Last one, here we go. Strong abs, lower 30, lower 30, lower and hover, and lift up, shoulders down. All right, here we go. Lower the right leg, and we're gonna scissor. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, alternating legs, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees down and hug them in. Grab the insides of your feet at your arches, or maybe your big toes, and open the feet for dead bug. And then if you'd like, make your dead bug a happy baby by rolling side to side. Bring the knees in, extend the right leg, lying spinal twist to the right, gazing to the left. And then hug the knees back into the center. Extend the left and spinal twist. Hug the knees back into the center. Extend the heels to the side of the mat. Palms face up. 10 breaths in Shavasana. And then go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Rock to a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, inhale the arms up. Exhale to heart center. Namaste.